पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ईशावास्यमिदं सर्वं यत्किञ्चित् जगत्तं जगत् तेन तक्तेन भुञ्जीता मा गृध कस्यचिद्धनम् विद्यां च विद्यां च यस्तद्वेद वयं सः अविद्याया मृत्युं तीर्त्वा विद्यामृतमश्नुते सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः.
Thank you, Somadi. Thank you very much.
You're welcome, Yasmin.
Kolkata Nivedita Shakti is a group of educated women who are working for women with the intervention of science and technology. It is also part of Shakti. It's a chapter in West Bengal. Shakti, a national movement for women initiated by Vishnana Bharti in the year 2000, working for empowering women through the intervention of science and technology, culture and education. I would like to request our guest speaker, Dr. Shreya Sen, HOD, Food and Nutrition Department, Vidyasagar College, to enlighten us with the topic Nutrition for Women in Different Age Groups. Welcome, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you all and very good evening to all of you. Thank you, Nivedita Shakti, for inviting me in this webinar for the occasion of National Nutrition Month 2020. I welcome all of you. And now today's my topic is that Yasmin already said that nutrition of women in different age group. Today I chose the 4 phases of life, that adolescent, pregnancy, lactation and geriatric. Now I am sharing my screen. Is it visible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, yes. Yes.
Okay. Before starting what is nutrition or what is balanced diet, we just looked at what is the today's scenario in India. There are 991 females out of 1,000 males in India. Among them, 23% are undernourished, 21% are obese, 53% women are anemic, 6% have high blood sugar, 7% have hypertension, 7% women use tobacco products, and 1.2% consume alcohol. So there is a triple burden of malnutrition, that is undernutrition, that is 23%, overnutrition, that is 21%, and macronutrient deficiency, that is 53%. Now let's come to what is balanced diet. Balanced diet is one of which contains different types of food from all food groups in such a quantities and proportions so that need of all nutrients is adequately met. There is also a provision of extra nutrient for withstand short duration of illness. It should provide necessary phytochemicals and dietary fiber, antioxidants and other nutraceuticals. Then my next slides contains there is 4 food groups. We know that in developed country, they follow many food groups, 7 food groups, 11 food groups. But in India, ICM recommends 4 food groups. What is that? That is number 1 is cereal, millets, pulses, then fruits and vegetables, then milk and milk product, and oil, fats, and nuts. Now the foods we are categorized in different category. That is energy-rich food, bodybuilding food, and protective food. And what is energy-rich food? That is carbohydrates and fats. These foods only gives us energy along with some other protein, minerals, calcium, fat-soluble vitamins, etc. And what is bodybuilding food? Mainly proteins. And proteins comes from different type of pulses, nuts, oil seeds, milk product, meat, fish, and it gives us B complex vitamin, invisible fat, calcium, vitamin A, riboflavin, vitamin B complex. And now the protective food. The protective food is basically vitamins and mineral. And what we can get from protective food? That is antioxidant, fiber, other carotenoids, sugar, protein, and fat. Now, this is the food pyramid we should maintain to prepare our balanced diet. So, what will be in our balanced diet? You can see the lower portion of the pyramid, that is bread, cereal, potatoes, that should be given in 4 servings a day. Then comes fruit and vegetables, that 2 to 4 servings, equally important as cereals. Then milk, cheese, dairy, this is also 3 serving. Meat, fish alternatives, 2 servings. And fats, oils, it's occasionally sparing. And of course, there is no alcohol and no tobacco. Now this is my plate. You can see the half of my plate is full of fruits and vegetables. 1/4 portion is cereals and another 1/4 portion is protein with some accompaniment with dairy. If we continue with this kind of foods in my plate, it must be give you a balanced, proper diet. Now this is just example of 2 kinds of food. Both gives us equal calories. One is the rice and mutton and the fried chicken, coke, and another is rice, dal with leafy vegetables, egg, roti. So what will you choose? Of course, we choose the right kind of food that gives us a balanced diet with lots of fiber, lots of fruits, vegetables, protein, of course, curd. So we always choose the right kind of food. Now there is come that we will discuss the 4 phases of life. I told you previously. The adolescent, 10 to 19 years, pregnancy, a special condition of woman's life. Lactation comes after pregnancy, and very crucial age, that is old age, very crucial thing for woman's life. Now for first we adolescent girl. During this period, the height, weight, normal hormonal changes takes place. Sexual maturation takes place. Adolescent girls have higher physiological stress than boys due to the menstruation. Energy and protein-rich food are essential for optimal growth, and the diet should be rich in iron and calcium. Nowadays, iron and folic acid tablet is distributed in school, so they should take these tablets. And one more thing, there are some psychological nutritional disorder, eating disorder like anorexia nervosa, bulimia nervosa. So we should properly monitored and treated if this kind of eating disorder can see in the adolescent girl. Now let's come that nutrition for pregnant woman. Pregnancy is a special condition of woman's life when mother carry her fetus in their womb. So there are lots of things. ICMR recommends 350 kilocalorie, more calorie than normal one. And with this, the many other foods like walnuts, flax seeds, chia seeds, fish oil, these all provide omega fatty acids, and this is needed for the brain development of the fetus. Along with this, iron, iodine, calcium, magnesium, folic acid is very important. It prevents neural tube defects of newborn. And iron-rich food we should take with vitamin C, that as we know that vitamin C increases the absorption of iron. Now, this is some of the pictures of the iron-rich food like egg yolk, meat, liver, green leafy vegetable, jaggery. One point I must tell you that jaggery is much better than refined sugar. So we must use jaggery in our different food preparation. Now these are the folic acid rich foods. Some are very common and some are uncommon. Papaya, oranges, then seeds, nuts, cauliflower are very common food. And some uncommon food is avocado, broccoli, asparagus. But it's all are rich in folic acid. Next comes to the lactating woman. Lactating woman is another special phase of woman's life, comes after pregnancy. So ICMR recommend 600 kilocalorie extra with that iron, iodine, calcium, magnesium, zinc, folic acid. And one thing, that galactagogues. What is galactagogue? Galactagogue is some foods that increase the milk production. So a lactating mother should consume some galactagogue food. So what is that galactagogue food? Like milk, egg, fish, meats with different type of oil seeds. And these are the galactagogue foods we should include in the lactating woman's diet. Now some problems and complication in pregnancy lactation. All you know, this nausea, vomiting, heartburn, craving, anemia, constipation, edema, gestational diabetes mellitus are very common in pregnancy. And in lactation also cravings, anemia, constipation, hypertension and diabetes. Now the nutrition for elderly. As we know, the elderly people have a sedentary lifestyle. So the energy requirement is less, but a balanced diet is very, very necessary. The diet should be incorporate with lots of fruits, vegetables, proper protein. And one more thing we should care about the old age, that is social isolation. We must take care of that, the social isolation side. And in old age, there is also a decrease in bone density. So we should take the calcium and vitamin D. And sometimes you can take also nutrition supplement, health drinks. Now these are some calcium rich food like cereals, dal, nuts, animal food, and of course milk. Now the nutrition and gut health. If we have a balanced diet, then our gut will be very, very healthy. So you can see in slides, there are two types of color. I use that what is red and what is green. The red is the production of bad bacteria. And how come it is produced? That if we take low fiber diet, packed salty food, fast food, then it gives us the bad bacteria. So what has happened? That increased pharmacutes and bacteriates ratio. Pharmacutes is basically bad bacteria. So we should keep on eye that the pharmacutes bacteriates ratio should be maintained properly. And this, if this ratio is hampered, then what happened? Then deoxycholic acid and trimethylamine is produced, and this leading to inflammation. And if we had a good diet, with balanced diet with lots of fruits and fiber, then what happened? That positive bacteriates and pharmacutes ratio. Bacteriates are good bacteria and pharmacutes are the bad bacteria. So there is a level of positive and negative bacteria. And this production of beneficial metabolites like short-chain fatty acid, lactate, niacin, anti-inflammatory effect, and prevention of pathogenic growth. Now, these times all are telling about our immunity. There are lots of things that herd immunity, we should boost our immunity. So nutritionally, we can boost our immunity with foods. Protein, vitamin A, vitamin D, apart from this type of vitamins and minerals, some other functional foods are found to strengthen our immune system. like turmeric, garlic, onion, ginger, clove, celery. Basically, all the Indian spices and herbs have a positive effect in immune system with the appropriate proportion. It should be maintained that not excess, with the appropriate proportion. All the herbs and are have a immune boosting properties. Now I come to my last slide, that some points I must remember to prepare a balanced healthy diet for all the age group in all the conditions of woman's life, that foods from all groups should be included in every day's diet. Consumption of whole cereals, proteins, fruits and vegetables are very, very essential. Fiber, it's a very good impact on health. So it should be there with lots of fruits and vegetable. Processed food, junk food should be avoided. Exposure to sunlight, if possible, between 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. for 30 minutes. It's good for vitamin D synthesis. At least 3 to 4 liters of water should be consumed. Proper hygiene should be maintained. Supplements, we can have supplements with medical supervision only. And proper meal and sleeping time is very, very important. And the last but not the least, the regular exercise. Thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am, for sharing valuable information with us. Thank you very much. Moving forward to our next speaker, Salma Sultan, who is a nutrition faculty of Class Fitness Academy, and she will be discussing with us today optimizing national nutritional need with the help of Ayurvedic and modern nutrition.
Good evening, everyone. So before I start my topic, I would like to thank Kolkata Nivedita Shakti for giving me this wonderful opportunity to talk in this webinar. So though my given topic is talk about nutrition, optimize your nutritional needs with the help of modern and Ayurveda nutrition, but I would like to stick to today's topic, that is nutrition for. Hello.
Yeah, actually, there is a miscoordination that Salma, as we discussed, first I will start, then I will hand over to you, then you will start. And Jasmine, one more thing, the topic which was given by you, that the nutrition of woman life, that we will stick to that topic only. The topic on nutrition for women in different age group, as we discussed earlier.
Okay, okay. So, Momita, you will speak now.
Yeah, first I will speak and then I will hand over it. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, can you hear me, Jasmine?
Yes, I can hear you, but I cannot see you.
Hello, Jasmine, can you see my screen?
No, nothing is visible.
And we can see white screen. We
Yes.
can see white screen. Put your presentation. Screen
Yeah.
is there, but not the presentation.
Just 1 minute.
And we can see one final PPT on nutrition. You click on that final PPT one. You click there.
Yeah, I have clicked, ma'am. In my screen, I can see the open PPT.
But here your full the desktop is in favorite. This is there, that we can see. You shared your full desktop. You go back,
Yeah.
and
I'm unable to share this.
can you send your PPT to?
Yeah, I have already sent this. I have mailed this, the PPT.
Oh, you mailed the PPT.
Yeah, I have already.
Okay, let me check then. You just start telling Sumana where. Oh, let me check. Oh, you should tell me before, na? I can keep it ready. Moumita, Salma. Salma, you? Now, who is it? Moumita?
Momita.
Huh?
It's
I'm Momita.
Oh, you are Moumita.
Yeah.
Okay.
What is going on? I cannot see.
That I am asking Moumita or Salma. Wait. Final PPT. Oh. Open final PPT. Open who? Now share. Share. This font. No. Slide number. Just a minute. Oh. So before Moumita Salma can tell, huh? So I'm preparing Moumita's and let me share. Is it possible?
Yes, ma'am, it's possible, but we have discussed in a way, so she will start a first portion, then we'll continue. But if there is a technical issue, let me...
Wait, I'm solving. Come up.
Yeah.
Add slide, play. Collaborate. Just a minute. Maybe photo color. I have to share this in this Zoom. She will speak. This is her. So share her PPT. This is her PPT. First, we have to take in keynote. PPT on nutrition. I need PPT, no? Shared. Can you see whether?
Yes, ma'am, I can see. Hello. Shall I start, ma'am?
Yes, yes, sure.
Yeah. So my name is, good evening, everyone. My name is Momita Roy Chakraborty, and I'm a quality assurance manager and working in food processing industry from past 6 years. And today my topic is nutrition for women in different age groups. So before going to straight into the topic, I just would like to say that why today we are here, why today we have organizing or participating in this seminar. I just want to put some little details about this, about the nutrition month or Poshan month, which implemented or which organized by PM Modi, our Prime Minister. So first, I will brief a little about the Poshan month or nutrition month. What is it? So it is a month-long activities focused on basically antenatal care and optimal breastfeeding, anemia, growth monitoring, girls' education, diet, hygiene and sanitation, and healthy eating. Next slide. Next slide, please. Next slide, please. So I would like to give a little background details about this nutrition month or the nutrition like Poshan Abhiyan, what was launched by our Prime Minister Narendra Modi. So the month of September is observed as Poshan Ma, that is nutrition month. Every year we are celebrating as a nutrition month. So we are celebrating it from since 2018. And what is Poshan Abhiyan? Poshan Abhiyan was launched by Prime Minister Narendra Modi on the occasion of International Women's Day, 8th March 2018 from Jhunjhunu in Rajasthan, and implemented by our Ministry of Women and Child Development. Next slide. So what was the target to implementing this Poshan Abhiyan? It was basically to reduce the stunting, or we can say that impaired growth and development of the child from poor nutrition and low birth weight each year, each by 2% per year, and anemia among young children and adolescents, and women each by 3% per year until 2020. I cannot see the slides. Hello, ma'am. I cannot see the slides.
Something happened again. Wait. Wait.
Can you see my screen right now?
This one, no? Come now. Can you see? Can you see?
No.
No.
Momita, before a minute, we were able to see. Yeah, yeah. We can
Now,
see
can you
the
see?
Momita. Yes, yes.
Okay, all right. So, uh, just 1 minute. So what was the target? Basically, target of this Abhiyan to reduce the stunting or underweight uh, low birth weight each by 2% per year, and anemia among young children, adolescents, and women each by 3% per year until 2020. The minimum target to reduce the stunting is 2% every year, but the mission will strive to bring it down from 38.4% in 2016 to 25% by 2020. And this year we are celebrating the third Rashtriya Poshan Month, being to the main agenda of this Poshan Month is basically to promote nutrition in women and children. So here I have highlighted the 6 stages of a woman life cycle. The first one is childhood, and the second one is adolescence, pregnant woman, lactating woman, and menopause. The last one is old age. So first, I would like to just give a little details about the childhood, this stage. So the first 1,000 days of a child is very much important because of the the first 1,000 days mean from the fetus to 2 years. This age is very important for a child because in this stage brain development, physical development, cognition development, and sociological development occurs. And for this we need a proper balanced and nutrient dense diet for it, and which contains protein, carbohydrate, fats, calcium, iron, and folate for proper brain development. And also the proper or adequate nutrient can prevent diseases like diarrhea, ear infection, and bacterial meningitis. The next one also, the if like proper or adequate nutrition, iron is not present in the diet of a child, then may lead to the damage of the brain, like nerves. The iron deficiency makes nerve impulses move slower and may causes permanent damage to the child's brain. And the next thing is the malnutrition. Malnutrition occurs when the body does not get the nutrients it needs. And we can see that it is most common in the childhood age. If a child is not getting adequate amount of micronutrients or macronutrients, whatever they require, then the malnutrition may occur. Then we will see the next stage of a woman is adolescence. So basically adolescence is a stage is that it is a transition period from childhood to adulthood. So if proper nutrition is not provided to adolescent girl, so many deficiency disease can occur, like iron deficiency, anemia, obesity, or improper bone growth and development. So if a woman takes care properly or intake proper adequate amount of nutrients in this stage, so in future she will become a healthy mother and will give birth to a healthy child. Next, we'll focus on the pregnant woman, the next stage. Uh, this is the most important stage of a woman life cycle, and it needs proper and adequate nutrients, whatever it's required. If the adequate, why it is so important stage, so we'll brief on that if we are not taking adequate amount of nutrients, or we are not providing adequate amount of nutrients to a pregnant woman, then illness or death during delivery can occur, or preterm birth can occur. During pregnancy, due to iron deficiency, anemia also can occur. And a pregnant woman, if she is not taking adequate amount of vitamin A, then night blindness can occur. And due to the fetal growth and development, calcium is required in huge amount at this stage in the diet. If the diet does not contain adequate amount of calcium, then calcium deficiency may occur. And also the woman must take adequate nutrient or the exact balanced diet to deliver a healthy child. The next stage is lactation. The lactation period, a mother should take adequate amount of nutrients or the micronutrients or macronutrients to which determines the energy, protein, nutrient, and vitamin content of the breast milk. Because this time a mother is taking the food because of herself as well as for her child. From her child, from a mother, the child will get nutrition, and a mother should take proper adequate nutrition to provide her child for proper nutrition through breast milk. And the next stage is menopause. This is a stage where natural transition of a woman life as her menstruation cycle come to an end. So there are a lot of hormonal issues at this stage, like estrogen. Due to the imbalance of estrogen, weight gain may occur and obesity may occur, and improper sleep like sleeping disorder may occur, and bone density may decline at this stage. So in this stage, adequate nutrients and proper nutrition should be taken to a woman should take a proper nutrition to prevent all these diseases. And at the last, the old age. So this stage is very vital for a woman life cycle, because such type of diseases like osteoporosis, like the problem of the bone, and high blood pressure also we can often see in most of the old ages person. To prevent high blood pressure, heart diseases, type 2 diabetes, mellitus, osteoporosis, to prevent all these type of diseases, a old age person or old age woman should take adequate amount of nutrients or nutrition in their diet. So these are the stages. Now my friend Salma will give a brief on the nutrition part of the stages. Thank you.
Thank you, Momita. We will move forward to Salma.
Yes. Right. Yes. Yes. Can you see my screen?
No, it's white.
Just a minute. But here is showing I have shared my screen. Just let me do again. Can I see my screen now?
Yes. We can see.
Yes. Okay. Good evening again. So our honorable speaker, Dr. Shreya Sen, and my friend Momita has already given valuable information on the topic is nutrition for women in different age groups. Now, I would like to stick on the same topic, but I will explain in a way so it should not bore you people. So yeah. So before I start this nutrition for women in different age groups, I would like to explain nutrition in a very simple way. So what is nutrition and nutrients? Okay. So nutrition, very simple way, the way we nourish our body. Okay. It's a process which involves eating food items, which is ingestion, then digestion, breaking down food into small particles, then absorption, utilization. Okay. That nutrients entering inside the muscle and our body using those nutrients for different physiological function. Then excretion, body has to remove certain products. Okay, so this is nutrition, a process, the way we are nourishing our body. So as I said, nutrients. What is nutrients? Very simple way, a chemical component present in food. Now, nutrients, macronutrients, micronutrients. Macronutrients, the nutrients which we need a larger amount, okay, but adequate amount, definitely it should be, carbohydrate, protein, fat, and micronutrients, vitamins, and minerals. So now I will start from childhood and adolescence. So childhood and adolescence is the time of growth and development, okay? And this is the time like where protein, energy, malnutrition, the prevalence. This is the time. Okay. Then this is a time where the muscle building and the child and adolescent girls are prone to develop all kind of infectious disease. So we have to go for boost immunity. Now, Dr. Shreya ma'am has explained very well that all the immune boosting food items, okay, even all the other nutrients. Now, so carbohydrate, protein, fat. Now, one thing I would like to say, see, for this child, even adolescent girls, they are tempted to eat all the junk food, all this that unhealthy food item. So what we need to do, like we have to give, now we cannot expect that they can eat 3 or 4 chapatis. Maybe they will go for 1 chapati or just 1 small bowl of rice. So when they're having 1 chapati or small bowl of rice and all, try to add fat in that, maybe ghee or butter. So in that way, within a small amount, you can increase the calorific value. Okay. So carbohydrate, protein, fat, all these 3 macronutrients are very essential. Then calcium. This childhood and adolescence is a time of bone forming, okay, bone forming years. So we have to ensure giving adequate amount of calcium rich food items, so it will prevent in later life, okay, any kind of calcium deficiency disorder, such as like osteomalacia, osteoporosis. Now, very important thing, we have plenty of calcium rich food items, but for better absorption of calcium, we need to focus vitamin D, magnesium, and zinc. This vitamin and these 2 minerals extremely important for better absorption of calcium. We know milk and milk product are very good source of calcium. Okay, green leafy vegetable also, especially amaranth. In Bengali, it is note shak. Okay, then tile laddu, sesame seeds, then ragi. Okay, very good source of calcium. But if you have vitamin D deficiency, then we cannot expect that our body will absorb calcium from all the food items. Similarly, magnesium and zinc also. So I have given some of the source of magnesium rich food item and zinc. Zinc also important for brain development. Similarly, iron. Now iron, we know that it's important for hemoglobin formation. Okay. Now here is also vitamin C important for iron absorption. Now iron comes from plant family, animal family. Now iron which are coming from animal family like mutton liver or red meat, our body can absorb more effectively. Okay. But the iron which are coming from plant family, okay, now body little bit struggle to absorb. So what we could do, we have to give a vitamin C. Okay, so whenever you are having palak, okay, any kind of green leafy vegetable, just sprinkle little lemon, or maybe followed by just little lemonade, okay, lukewarm water and lemon. So it will ensure a better absorption. Similarly, copper for formation of hemoglobin, heme and hand of globin. So formation of proper hemoglobin, we need copper. So don't forget cashew or the shellfish and all. Okay, they have little less store of iron. Okay, even very negligible store of iron, but extremely good for hemoglobin formation. Okay. Similarly, vitamin A, because this childhood and adolescent time, they exhibit any kind of vitamin A deficiency disorder. So make sure we are including vitamin A rich food items. Now, vitamin A also coming from animal family, plant family. Same like iron, vitamin A which are coming from plant, animal family, our body can absorb more effectively because it's a retinol. And vitamin A which are coming from plant family, that is beta carotene. So it will first enter to liver, and then liver beta carotene will convert it to retinol. Okay, so very easy source of vitamin A, all this bright orange, red, and yellow color. Okay, fruits and vegetables. Now adult women. So adult women, here I have included, I must say one thing, that all the macronutrients and micronutrients, carbohydrate, protein, fat, vitamins, minerals, we have to we have to give in adequate amount throughout our lifespan. But in every age group, there are certain nutrients or special nutrients we need to focus. So in adolescence, what happens? There are certain health complications, okay? Health complications which arise in adult during this period of time. The first one is premenstrual syndrome, okay? It's not a very serious problem, but yes, it disturbs us a lot. So what is premenstrual syndrome? Few days before menstruation cycle, there are some kind of disturbance in our body, like indigestion problems, bloated, flatulence, okay, constipation, diarrhea, or that not satisfactory evacuation, mood swing, very important, then headache. Okay, so what we could do, like through nutrition, like is there any way that we can handle all these complications through nutrition? Yes, as I said, that indigestion problem happen. Okay, so make sure we are not having any kind of food item which will make upset stomach, like the spicy food item or what is the fried food item or very fatty food item. We should not go for. Okay, so make sure that you are not having bloated and flatulence. Then constipation problem will be there. So in constipation problem, we make sure you are having more fiber-rich food item. Ma'am has explained very well that what are the source of fiber-rich food item. Though I have included some of the fiber-rich food item in my later slide. So please include fiber-rich food item for this constipation problem or unsatisfactory evacuation. Now mood swing, okay? So mood swing, we have this vitamin B6, which is pyridoxine. We have magnesium and also vitamin D, okay? So these minerals help formation of happy neurotransmitter, which is serotonin, and it uplifts our mood. So little bit way we can handle our mood swing, okay? Then yeah, as during this period of time we feel less lethargy or tiredness, so make sure you are having like small meal throughout the day. Instead of having big 3 meals, you can have 3 meals and 2 snacks, or you can divide that your 3 meals in 6 small meals. Okay, what happened? Just a minute. Yeah. Now we have next PCOD, PCOS, polycystic ovary disorder, polycystic ovary syndrome. So these two slightly different from each other, okay? And these are characterized by presence of multiple cysts in our ovary, okay? Now, doctor and medicine, yes, they help, but in nutrition way, we can handle this PCOD and PCOS. So what we could do, see, PCOS and PCOD, there is a problem of weight gain. Okay, then what is called in PCOD and PCOS, in this condition that our blood glucose level little bit higher, means there is a chance of developing diabetes mellitus in later life. Okay, so keeping this point, these 2 points in mind, we have to design our diet in a way so we have to give more complex carbohydrate. Carbohydrate is not bad, okay? We have to give a type of, like a good type of carbohydrate, this complex carbohydrate, whole grain. Low calorie protein. What is low calorie protein? See, protein you are getting from red meat. At the same time, protein we are getting from small fish and chicken, okay? But then red meat, it's coming with saturated fat, so it's making high calorie protein. But the protein in fish, small size fish, or chicken breast, that is very less fat, a good fat present. So we are considering it low calorie protein, okay? Then alpha lipoic acid. See, as I said, that in this condition, our blood glucose level will be little higher, okay? So alpha lipoic acid helps blood glucose to enter inside the cell to manage our blood glucose level. So these all are the source, nuts and seeds, a good source of alpha lipoic acid. Then chromium. Chromium is also a mineral which manage our what is called this diabetes mellitus or blood sugar level. I would like to say it's a cousin of insulin, okay? Help glucose to enter inside the cell. Now don't forget zinc, selenium, calcium. These all are macro minerals, okay? Macronutrient minerals, and I have mentioned source of selenium, source of chromium. And don't forget fermented food item, because gut health extremely important, okay? Now, next is thyroidism. Okay. Now, thyroidism comes with hypothyroid, hyperthyroid, hypo, less. So our thyroid gland secretes less thyroid hormone, and hyper, our thyroid gland starts secreting more thyroid hormone. So to manage these two conditions, we have to include, like previous as mentioned, selenium, zinc. We have to include whole grain, lean protein, then fruits and vegetables we have to. And there is a limited intake of gluten rich, limited, we should not avoid, okay? Limited intake of gluten rich products, millets, ragi, bajra, jowar, soya products, okay? So in hypothyroidism and hyperthyroidism, basically this iodine and goitrogenic food item, they play a different role. So iodine is a mineral which help thyroid gland to secrete thyroid hormone. So hypothyroidism, already our thyroid gland is not secreting enough hormone. So we have to give iodine rich food items so that our thyroid gland secrete a hormone, okay? So we need to maximize iodine rich food items for hypothyroidism. But in hyper, whereas hyper, we have to go for limited intake. So I have mentioned some of the iodine rich food items. Now goitrogenic food items. So goitrogenic foods, this cabbage family, okay? Even spinach also. This foods like minimize or prevent thyroid hormone secretion. Okay, so we need to go for limited intake of goitrogenic food for hypothyroidism, because already our thyroid gland secreting less hormone. Okay, cabbage, cauliflower, broccoli, even spinach also. And hyperthyroidism, normal intake of goitrogenic food items. Now, sometimes I heard that if you have hypothyroidism, we should not go for this cabbage family. Okay, it's not true, but make sure you are not having raw form like cabbage salad or steamed broccoli. Please properly, well cooked, even peanuts. Instead of having roasted peanuts, go for boiled peanuts. So if you are having properly cooked cruciferous vegetable and peanuts, that will help you, but limited intake. Now, obesity, like there is nothing to say, like in adult period of time, like 20 years to 50 years. So any point of the time this obesity come, like it's always standing behind us. Okay. So what we could do, yeah, that's we have to go for healthy diet, like complex carbohydrate, lean protein, as I mentioned earlier. Healthy fats we need to include. Combination of carbohydrate, protein, healthy fats in every meal. Why I've mentioned combination? Because if we include protein, okay, in with carbohydrate, it will slow down the digestion. For example, rice takes very less time to digest, whereas wheat takes little bit time to digest. But when you're eating rice, eat with dal, fish, egg white, any kind of protein-rich food item. Okay, then vegetables, salad. If you don't have time to cook vegetable, which is extremely important, maybe you can go for just cucumber. Okay, rice or any protein rich food item and cucumber. So you are taking 1 spoon of rice and 1 cucumber. Chew like rice and cucumber properly. So it will slow down the digestion in certain extent. Okay, and healthy fats. So healthy fats, yeah, we know healthy fats mean nuts and seeds, then olive oil, but yes, don't neglect ghee. Okay, ghee also very good. Okay, yeah, if you have dyslipidemia or cardiovascular disease, that's a different way. But ghee, coconut oil, in certain extent, it will help. Okay, but in obese condition, definitely we need to look out. Like we have very limited or very restricted intake of ghee. So ghee helps in nutrient assimilation. Okay, wheat contains so much of nutrients, and lean protein assimilation of nutrients. Then protein-rich snacks, maybe around 10:30 and 11. Instead of fruits, you can go for maybe dahi, buttermilk, yogurt. Evening snacks, you can go for boiled green gram dal or any kind of dal. So protein-rich snacks and pre and probiotic food items. Okay, so make sure that your gut is healthy. So because nowadays, like scientists are telling that our gut, like where our healthy bacteria present, it's on our second brain. Okay, it maintains a various physiological function. Then in obese condition, we have to go for other vegetables. Then That's, we know that salads and all, but we are Indian, okay? So instead of having that salad and all cooked properly, like cooked food item, add turmeric, fresh turmeric, then add black pepper, add this cumin seeds, all these herbs and all that will also help you to boost up your metabolism. Okay, instead of going for salad and after that you are taking all this tablet or supplement, not necessary. That follow your traditional diets, that will help you. Yeah, small meals, and there is required amount of fruits and roots and fiber. Generally, like we see weight loss, so morning also bowl of fruits, night also bowl of fruits, lunch also bowl of fruits. But fruits, they contain carbohydrates. Okay, it has fiber, but at the same time, simple carbohydrate. So eating too much of fruits also will lead you to gain weight. And limited intake of saturated fat and all these low calorie food items, digestive food, Kellogg's K, or all the that marketing the like other food item like which they claim that it's a low calorie dietary food. Please minimize. Okay, stick to your traditional diet. Then nutrition for pregnant women. I will just explain very little because ma'am and Momita has explained nicely. So yeah, in pregnant women, all the essential nutrients, carbohydrate, protein, vitamins, minerals, okay, the amount that require amount increased. Okay. But I would like to stress out some of the nutrients which are extremely important during this period of time. First one is folic acid. Okay, folic acid is important for your RBC production, then reduce the incidence of low birth weight. It's extremely essential for synthesis of DNA, RNA, then prevent neural tube defects. And sources, these are the sources. Then vitamin B12 is also very important, especially vitamin B12 problem with vegetarian vegan. Okay, because it's very sad. Most of the vitamin B12 present in animal food items. So for vegetarian, it's very like we have to kind of struggle, or we need to go for supplements. Okay, now vitamin B12 is very important because it reduces risk of premature baby. Okay, and extreme important for development of nervous system and its function. Now, as I said that most of the animal like food items provide vitamin B12, so you can see that eggs, mutton liver, red meat, chicken, fish. Okay. Now, calcium, iodine, iron. So sources I have already explained in previous slide. Now, calcium is important for calcification of fetal bones. Now, iodine, which is extremely important for pregnant women because reduces risk of abortion, cretinism, psychomotor defects, okay, stillbirth, congenital anomalies, all these things. And iron, hemoglobin production, increased blood volume, which is very important for them. Now here I would like to mention one thing, calcium and iron, okay? We should not go for calcium and iron rich food items together because calcium and iron, they interfere each other absorption. So when you are having calcium rich food item like milk, okay, make sure after 2-3 hours you are having iron rich food item because in some extent it interferes each other absorption. So when you are having calcium rich food item, give a gap of 2-3 hours, then go for iron rich food item. That's the reason I don't prefer this glass of milk with dates. Okay, even palak paneer is nutritious, but even there is some problem with the absorption, sometimes it can happen. Then nutrition for lactating women. So lactating women, as like pregnant women, all the essential nutrient requirement increases. For example, like if some more for sedentary women, if energy requirement is 1800 for sedentary, so we have to ensure that extra 500, more than 500 grams, like 550, we have to give the extra. Similarly with protein, fat, calcium, vitamin A, calcium, see, for normal women, calcium will be 400. For the pregnant lactating, it will be 1000, sometimes more than 1000. So we have to give double. Okay, vitamin A and B group vitamins, vitamin C. Okay, lack of protein, it's reduce milk production itself. Okay, and don't forget to include healthy fats. And mother who have a habit of taking so much of caffeine, okay, so it's better to reduce 1 cup or 2 cup because it reduces milk ejection reflex, means availability of milk in baby's mouth. Okay. Then Galactic that ma'am has explained what are the food items. So I have mentioned some of the food items here: milk, bottle gourd, garlic, hallim seed, which has other important function, stimulate milk production, and high fiber food because pregnant and lactating. This period of time, like mother face problem of constipation. So don't forget to include high fiber cereals, and proper hydration is extremely important. It's extremely important throughout our lifespan. But for lactating women, yes, because mother milk, production of milk, we need proper hydration.
Salma, please be louder. Sometimes can't hear you.
Achha.
Please be louder.
Okay, just a minute. Oh, what happened? Can you hear me properly?
Yes, you're audible.
Oh, so sad. Yeah. Now, nutrition for premenopause and menopausal women. So now this is the time, this period of time, so many hormonal changes and physiological changes take place. Okay, hormonal changes that our estrogen and progesterone level falls. Okay, and physiological changes like changes in body composition, our body start accumulating more fat, decrease muscle mass, decrease bone mass, and water percentage also reduces. So as fat accumulation increase, it's lead to weight gain. Okay. Then decrease muscle bone mass and water percentage reduce. It leads to the joint pain because the fluid area between two joints, okay, that also become dried up, and poor bone mass could lead to joint pain. Then constipation problem because our digestive tract contraction, that is peristaltic movement, has been also reduced. So that could lead to constipation problem, improper digestion, and aging. That true protein is plays a very important role in maintaining our tightness of skin, that is elastin and collagen, that is none other than protein. Okay, so as muscle mass reduce, at the same time elastin and collagen, so for that reason we start seeing aging, wrinkle formation, all this thing, and difficulties in sleeping are common. So how could we deal this condition through nutrition? Yes, try to include phytoestrogen, okay, in our diet. Like we have soybean, a good source of phytoestrogen, pink and black grapes, a good source of phytoestrogen, flaxseed as well. Okay. As I said that bone mass reduce, so definitely we have to include calcium and vitamin D, because without vitamin D, our body cannot absorb calcium. This is very, very important. Okay, we have plenty of calcium rich food items, but if we are low with vitamin D, then our body cannot absorb calcium. Then we'll have all this low bone mass, poor bone mass. Then vitamin B12, like along with age, the capacity of our digestive system to absorb vitamin B12 from diet, that also reduced. So make sure we are including the vitamin B12 in diet. For non-vegetarian, yes, we could do that. And for vegetarian, that maybe we have to depend for the supplement. Okay. And antioxidant and lean protein, as I said, aging. Okay. So we have to make sure including antioxidant rich food items. Okay, I have mentioned later slide what are the food items rich in antioxidant, and lean protein. So that will help you to maintain, like antioxidant remove that free radicals, or in simple way that other unwanted toxin material from our body, and lean protein as our bone mass start reducing, it will maintain our normal bone mass. At the same time, will supply elastin and collagen protein to maintain our to prevent or slow down the aging process. Okay. Now, some of the foods are rich in fiber, like fiber-rich food item. I have mentioned very few of the food items. So cereal, we have plenty of like good carbohydrates, not good like good or complex carbohydrates, because rice is also good. Okay. So wheat, okay, wheat product, dalia, brown rice. Then we have millets, varieties of millet, bajra, jowar, ragi, kodu millets, little millets. Okay. Then suji, that the suji which we are getting from maida. So similarly, you will get millet suji and wheat suji. It's very much available in departmental store. Even you can order online also. And oats. Now oats, I would like to mention one thing. The oats we are getting from market, that is instant oats. Okay, please avoid using instant oats, because as it's more processed, so there will be like you will get less nutrient as well as less fiber. So what we could do, still cut oats, make the rolled oats. Rolled oats will be okay. See, that instant oats take 2 to 3 minutes, maximum 4 minutes, but rolled oats, it takes around 10 or 15 minutes to cook. Okay, so please make sure you're having rolled oats, neither steel cut oats. Please avoid instant oats. Now, dal also very good source of fiber. I have mentioned here green moong dal, yellow moong dal. The reason, as for menopause, this period of time, or people who have indigestion problem or problem difficult to digest other dal, go for green moong dal, yellow moong dal. So these are easily digestible. Okay. Now, vegetable, we have all vegetable are very good source of fiber. Here that green leafy vegetable and other vegetable. What is other vegetable? We have 3 types of vegetable: green leafy vegetable, roots and tuber, this carrot, beetroot, potatoes, and another one is that is bottle gourd, then lady's finger, okay, red gourd, all these other vegetable. And fruits, apple, banana, papaya, guava, these are a very good source of fiber, especially soluble fiber. Now, probiotic and fermented food item is very good for healthy gut. Probiotic is nothing food item which contain healthy bacteria. You will get 2 words: prebiotic, probiotic. Prebiotic food item, this fibrous food item like cereal, legumes, vegetable food. This all are the prebiotics. After consuming prebiotics, our gut will produce this healthy bacteria. And probiotic is when you're eating curd, kefir, or yogurt, actually there is live bacteria present. Okay, we are consuming healthy bacteria. That's the reason temperature is very important for probiotic food items. Antioxidant rich food items, I would like to mention all this dark color like red, purple, deep green, even green, okay, orange, yellow, all these are very good source of antioxidant. Fruit, vegetable, both. See, we have black and pink grapes, beetroot, okay, purple. Then we have carrot, tomato, then this papaya. So all these are a very good source of antioxidant. I have mentioned like grapes, jamun, okay. Then amla, very good source. Guava, very good source of watermelon, pineapple. Please make sure you are including antioxidant, probiotic, and fibrous food item in your diet every day. Okay. Now, nutrition for elderly women. Yeah, elderly women, we have to make sure, yes, all the essential nutrients we have to give, but focus on the calorie, low calorie, nutrient dense. Okay. For example, khichdi, very good for childhood and adolescence. Same khichdi we can make for elderly women, but instead of using white rice, we can use millets, we can use wheat rava, we can use dalia. Okay. So that will be, it will provide more of fiber and other nutrients. Antioxidant rich food item, yeah. Then reduce the salt intake, yeah, because sometimes this happens with hypertension. Okay, so reduce the salt intake and it could lead to the other water accumulation in body. Healthy fat, polyunsaturated fatty acids, okay, and calcium rich food item, because as our bone mass starts reducing. And make sure we are including vitamin 6, B6, pyridoxine, and vitamin B12. It will reduce cardiovascular disease, CVD, cardiovascular disease, by decreasing the homocysteine level in blood. And for elderly women, there is another problem sometimes occurred, that is atrophic gastritis, that inflammation in the lining of the stomach. So that this reason lead to improper digestion, that improper nutrient accumulation, absorption. So we have to give a food item which should not disturb our digestive tract and easily digestible. Okay. Now, I have mentioned some of the recipes here, so we can include in for different age group. The reason I have included, so we'll get an idea that, yeah, we throughout our lifespan, we need carbohydrate, protein, fat, vitamins, minerals, but the way we are preparing, okay, that will be vary. Like for childhood, we can include all these nutrient dense at the same time calorie dense. Okay, you can khichdi with little bit of ghee. Okay, fried rice with all these things, halwa, ghee. So jaggery, yeah, as ma'am said, please use jaggery or nahi to unprocessed sugar, but jaggery always jaggery and honey. Okay, always good. Then what is the other thing? Yeah, like as I said, that carrot. So we can go for this carrot halwa, then carrot with milk, carrot kheer, and even carrot raita also. Then til ka laddu. Okay, so you will get nutrient at the same time calorie dense. Okay, we can make a different type of pancake. Don't use maida in that. We can use that millets or atta, and that will be nutrient dense, calorie dense. For adult, what we could do now, there is obesity standing behind us. So we have to make sure giving a food item which will, the calorie will be little less, at the same time nutrient. So we can try out different type of like dal recipes. Okay. Rice also will be there definitely. So we could try for dal dosa, which will be the fermented thing. You can use green moong dal or any other type of dal. We could, Bengali we use dal, but sometimes we can go for dosa also. It's very easy to prepare because I always focus that it should not take so much of time. Okay. Then you can try different type of vegetable kebab, like in Bengali it is daler bora. So when we are making dal like kebab or daler bora, you can add little bit of carrot, cucumber, then the palak or any green leafy vegetables. Enrich your the daily food item. Then instead of having chicken curry with so much of masala and oil, we can make simple chicken tikka with very less oil. Okay. Who have that indigestion problem, go for this doi chire, okay, dahi and chira. You can go for, instead of having this milk suji or suji payesh, we can go for upma, add lots of vegetable in that, peanuts also. Okay. And yeah, and when you are making for roti, instead of using only normal roti, why not add ragi, which is source of calcium, oats, other nutrients and healthy fiber, flax seeds, omega-3, which is extremely important for our health. So 30% atta, 30% ragi, 20% oats, 20% flax seeds. Make your own multigrain atta instead of getting multigrain atta from outside. Then pregnant and lactating women, our aim is to ensure the calories, okay, and at the same time nutrient dense. So when you are having milk with makhana, okay, then you can go for the curd rice. It will be more or less then. Then you can make different type of laddu like methi laddu, but some food items which increase the body heat. So we should not give like sesame, okay, the tea. So we should go for winter season instead of summer season. Then we can go for this puffed rice, all that muri nadu, then coconut laddu, bottle got kheer, as bottle got is very good for like milk production, at the same time healthy fiber. So instead of making normal kheer or chaler payesh, we can make bottle got lawer kheer. Okay, these all are very simple to prepare. Okay. Then mutton liver curry, that's not easy to prepare, but yeah, this is very nutritious. Then onion, garlic, tomato chutney, and stuffed wheat paratha. Then pre-menopause and elderly women, make sure we are giving low calorie protein, okay, and it should not disturb our digestive system. At the same time, it will fight against all the harmful chemicals. Okay. Now here I would like to mention bone broth. Okay, bone broth, it will provide enough calcium at the same time, like this anti-aging, those have a problem of this more aging or want to slow down the aging process. That bone broth also very good because it will contain elastin and collagen. Because elastin and collagen sources not easily will get elastin and collagen through the normal food item, whether it is animal or plant food item. So bone broth is a very good source of elastin and collagen. Okay. Baki other food item I have mentioned here. Let's check out. So make sure we are having low calorie and nutrient dense. Okay. So before I end my this speech, I would like to mention just some of the points. I know it's already left, but just some of the points. First, now every slide I stress out in digestion. Okay, because see, we are not what we eat. We are what we absorb. So make sure your digestion will be proper. Okay. So stress out your digestion. Any kind of digestive issue, if it is small bloated flatulence, please try to treat. Okay. So for better digestion, what we could do, first thing, chew food properly. Yeah, it's notion or whatever, like we can say it's a notion which has been floating around. 32 times chew. Now, practically, it's very difficult to chew 32 times. So try to chew maximum. Okay, maximum it's possible. Please do one day, you will see the difference. Okay, please chew your food properly. That is very, very important. Second thing, whenever you are having any liquid food item, okay, any kind of milk or that lemonade, please mixed with your saliva, even water also. Okay, take one sip of water mixed with saliva, drink it. Okay, you might say, no, I'm not drinking like that, I don't have any problem, but please do that, you will see the difference. Okay, even the people who complain that when I drink lemonade or milk, I have indigestion problem. Okay, so mixed whatever you are drinking, like mixed with saliva. So that's the reason I would like to say, even it's chew your water and drink your food. That means chew your food item in a way, so you need to like just drink it out. And water mixed with saliva, chew. This is very important, even like according to Ayurveda. Then even modern science also supports. Then after food item, just little bit of walk. Don't go for jogging or any kind of heavy exercise. Just cleaning kitchen or cleaning the table and all. At least 10 minutes of walk. Ayurveda says at least 100 steps. So we can go for 5 to 10 minutes of walk to ensure the proper like assimilation or digestion, absorption and nutrition, especially the people who have indigestion problem. 10 to 15 minutes of walk, slow walk. Okay. Then another thing is we have, protein-rich food item. We have plenty of protein-rich food item. I have mentioned here. Okay, ma'am mentioned so many good protein-rich food item. Now, make sure don't overcook it. All the nutrients, vegetables also, we should not overcook it. But protein, I really would like to stress out protein-rich food item, because if you overcook protein, whether it's a hard-boiled egg or milk or chicken, fish, then there will be structural changes takes place. That is degeneration or coagulation. That will be difficult for our digestive tract to absorb the protein. Okay, so don't overcook protein. Maybe you are getting, most of the time we are getting pasteurized milk. So there is no need for boiling, warm and drink it out. Then is boiling egg. No need to go for hard boil. Make sure it should be soft boil. Similarly with fish, chicken and other protein-rich food item. Paneer. When you are making paneer, see I have included here so much protein, paneer-rich food item. I forget to mention. Make sure you are making paneer at home. Okay, because paneer we are getting from market. Lots of additives they add to make it tasty. So make a paneer from double toned or fat-free milk. Fat-free milk, so that will be okay. And don't reheat your food item. Please don't reheat your food item. I think these are the things we already know, but I have just kind of reminded you. So I will end my speech by saying one very important thing: listen to your body. Okay, this is very important thing. Listen to your body, because we know that apple or oats or so many other food items are very nutritious, very healthy. But I have seen many of my clients, even for me also, I cannot digest apple very well. At the same time, wheat, as just now I mentioned, is a complex carbohydrate source of fiber. But my body doesn't go well with wheat. Same thing with oats, okay, corn, peanuts, sesame. Okay, so listen to your body. After eating a healthy food item, if your body is complaining, cramps, indigestion, any kind of thing, listen to your body. Okay, and at last, like always make update yourself with simple nutrition knowledge, because that will help you in a long run. So we should not go for, we don't have to visit doctors so often. So yeah, so that's all. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for giving this opportunity to share.
Thank you, Salma. Thank you for sharing such a intrinsic detail about nutrition, and we all got enlightened by each and every detail, and we will try to implement the suggestions to you suggested us. Thank you.
Thank you. I'm really very sorry. It took a little late, but I'm really sorry.
It's excellent.
Would like to request our founder member, Kolkata Nivedita Shakti, and National Secretary, Dr. Rita Bhattacharya, to convey vote of thanks.
Thank you so much. I'm really happy and I enjoyed thoroughly today's program. First, I love to thank Dr. Shreya Sen for her wonderful presentation. Then I love to thank our Moumita Roy, though it becomes little difficult for us to share this her presentation, but even then, better late than never. So Moumita, your presentation was also very nice. Thank you so much. And last but not the least, Salma Sultana, you did an excellent job and your presentation was superb, and really we all enjoyed, and your that tricks and tips, chew the water and drink the food like this, don't overcook the food like this, everything we know, but when you told us again, we said, oh, we totally forgot. Yes, we have to chew the food like this. So this thing, what is good for the health and our body, we have to listen to our body. That is the main thing, which I don't. So again, you give me this notice. So I'm really grateful to you, and hope our all the members who are present here, they got benefited from all these three talk. And we already in the Facebook and YouTube, Kolkata Nivedita Shakti Facebook and Kolkata Nivedita Shakti YouTube. Who missed it, they will not miss, because they can see, they can know what was discussed today. Thank you very much. And I thank others also, like who is the member of Kolkata Nivedita Shakti, not the member of Kolkata Nivedita Shakti, but the member of Shakti. So many persons, they came, so many our friends, like Aruna ji, and like
thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Sunita ji, everybody, and there are so many I can see, and some left. Thank you so much. Last moment I have given, even then you have come here, so we are really obliged and thank you. And I have to give thanks to our Yasmin, because our Yasmin Khatun, our very dear one member, because of her this thing happened. She worked hard for this program, and we, some of us, we helped her whatever help she needed. Like I want to mention another name, she will do the quiz, the Arpita these did this your invitation card. So we should thank to Arpita too, and all of our members. Because of that, this thing has happened. And before conclude, I would like to tell each and every member, please unmute your video so we can take one photo. There are some very little. We are now only 13. Everybody, Momita, and someone is Jishu Roy, Anuja, Sunita ji, Arpita, everybody, please unmute because we will take one picture. And then I will, everybody, Anuja, Jishnu Roy, Arpita, Sunita Verma madam, Galaxy tab, Pompa, I can't see you. I only see the rooftop or the top of your room. Pompa, I can't see you. And there are some Galaxy tab, Jishu Roy, Anuja, and Sunita ma'am, please. Pompa, I can't see you. Pompa, please come. Anuja,
দেখতে পাচ্ছ?
না না তোমায় দেখতে পাচ্ছি না, একদম ওপরটা দেখতে পাচ্ছি, প্লিজ কাম।
এই মেরেছে এবার?
না না, একদম ফিক্সড হয়ে রয়েছে, তোমার ঘরের ছাদটা দেখতে পাচ্ছি, মানে
এই মেরেছে।
হ্যাঁ
ঠিক আছে, বাস
only the top of your room. Okay, thank you so much. Now let me pray for everybody. Sarve bhavantu sukhinah, sarve santu niramaya, sarve bhadrani pashyantu, ma kaschit dukhabhag bhavet. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Thank you again and again. I thank specially to 3 speakers. We are really very happy and we are really enlightened. Be with us. Thank you. Bye-bye. Good night.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Bye. Good night.
Thank you, ma'am.
Good night.